So this is probably gonna be our find of the day, Johnny O jacket. Got the little logo there. And oh, Dexter, this is gonna be epic.
In reselling, you're always trying new things to find the next big flip. Today we're heading to the Super Thrift, a place we've been to before, but we've never been there on 25% off day. I've been told there's a line at the front door before this place even opens on Tuesdays, which is when they offer this 25% off deal. It's already past 8:30, so we're gonna see if we can find anything. The one thing the worker told me the last time I was there was for certain it is always packed, and then there's a line to the back of the store when people are trying to check out. So let's go find some stuff and get in this line. So just caught a peek in the back window. Didn't look too crazy. I'm gonna be in the men's section. I'm pretty sure most of the people in here are gonna be in the women's section looking through those racks because there's a lot more women's clothes. And of course the kids' clothes, which is on the second story. Huge store, so we'll see if we can find hopefully a couple flips. The unfortunate thing is we were just here less than a week ago, so it should be a lot of the same stuff, but you never know. They might be going through a bunch of stuff, might be turning through it pretty quickly, so hopefully we can find some stuff to flip. At the end of the first row of the first rack, I come across this soccer jersey. I was not familiar with the team, but the quality felt nice. And it didn't have a tag on the inside, so I couldn't really tell, but it's actually Romed, and these jerseys do sell.
Fast House, I just sold a long sleeve from this, but the Santa Clarita mountain bike team, I'm not sure. I'll take it. Oh, Johnny Cash. Lucky brand, 25% off, $3. Take that too. New with tags, USA soccer shirt. Price tag says 25. This was 11, and they dropped it down to 6, 25% off. It'll be $4.50. Might be worth it. Another soccer jersey. Oh, this is actually the one we saw the last time. We left it because of these, but I think I'm willing to take a risk this time. I've been soaking a lot of things in the OxyClean and it's working better lately, so might be able to save this. Has the Copa Medica 2004. I think there can be money in here, especially at $3. Oh, this for sure, Lululemon. No tag. There it is. Women's shirt. Check out this Kappa fleece ski long sleeve thing from like a Team Italy. My buddy Christian just came up and gave it to me. He's a big fan of the channel. Shout out to Christian. Thank you for the come up, and hopefully we'll get a nice flip out of it. Just saw this thing peeking out, and this is next level. $7, so it'd be less than that. Adidas. It looks like team issued kind of thing, size large. There is a stain there, but I'm pretty sure I can get that out. It's barely noticeable. Cool. Man 1 Teaspoon. This is one of those brands that you wouldn't really know it, but at least from the looks of it, to me, I always think, hey, I gotta look this brand up or something, because there's just a look to it. Comps aren't really there, but the fact that this would only be $2 and that they do sell for more usually, you might be able to lowball everyone else and get a sale out of it, so I'm gonna take it. I saw this jacket here last time. It's Central Oklahoma. It's Champion, size large. I left it last time, not sure why. It's like a windbreaker with the hood. But these things usually sell pretty well. They do like collegiate gear, and I think I'm planning to take this because it is clean, so why not? Especially when they already dropped the price. And the 25% off. Gotta grab it. Oh, cool. This is a great brand. They don't let you sell it on eBay, but worth it. Alright, so this is probably gonna be our find of the day, Johnny O jacket. Didn't know they did jackets, but a brand that we love to grab polos of. Size large, got the little logo there. And oh, Dexter, this is gonna be epic. How cool. We got the red one with the white shorts. Alright, so we spent $50 for this big bag. Very, very confident we got a lot of profits in here. The Dexter jacket's gonna end up being a good one. And for real, a real big shout out to Christian. Came up to me and said, hey, are you J6 Flip? He said, I'm a fan of your channel. I watch your show. I said, really? I think I was so surprised. Only the second person ever to come up to me and say what's up. So the first person had said hi at Hope of the Valley, I believe. So that was cool. Now someone else said it, so, and I know my mom and my wife watch, so that's at least 4 people watching the channel, folks. Pretty exciting. But the fact that he gave me an item and said happy belated birthday, it was almost like another birthday present, so I was pretty stoked about that too. So again, shout out Christian for coming up and saying what's up. making my day and for watching.
All right, folks, now that we have the bag in hand, we can get to the storage unit to send out the sold items. Usually I do all the shipping first thing in the morning and then I get the rest of my sourcing done, but the Super Thrift opens at 8, so I'm actually willing to get out there earlier, hit that first, and then ship afterwards on Tuesdays if this is actually gonna work out well. So for the first time and recently being there, I found a bunch of things, and I think it'll pay off if I just keep on checking in. So from now on, or at least for the time being, I will be there on Tuesday mornings to see what they have and then get the 25% off, and then I can ship afterwards. So we'll see what we got going out today.
All right, so we're at the J6 Flips mothership, grabbing the sold items. I believe we have 6 items to ship out today. The first 2 items that sold are technically the same item. They're these Rooks reflective short sleeve running shirts. Ended up grabbing a couple of them as a retail arbitrage flip. I think I grabbed 5 in total and 2 of them just sold. When I got these, I actually paid $10 for them. They were on clearance there. I was kind of surprised. They're all small though, which is the reason they were on clearance in the first place. Then there's this USC thermal long sleeve. This is the recent pickup from the Hope of the Valley where I got a lot of USC gear. This is one of the cooler items, I think, and it was a quick flip for it. And one of my favorite all-time finds, a San Fernando High School vintage t-shirt. Size small on a Dodger tag. Very cool, very old school. I got an offer on Poshmark. I had it priced at 25. They offered, I think, 15. I just declined because I didn't want to meet them at 20. They then again offered 17 bucks right after that. I denied that. And then they went to 18. I declined and I blocked them. 5 minutes later, someone follows me on Instagram with a similar name and its actual band. His name is Gene. He's part of the Bullets and something or other band. And he followed me on there, sent me a message and said, hey, I'm sorry if I offended you. I was just trying to play the whole bargaining game and I lowballed you and I know it's kind of annoying, so I wanted to message you. I'll pay full price, I promise. Just let me have the shirt. I just like the t-shirt, which is why I was being stubborn about the pricing on it. Once he hit me up on there and was willing to actually seek me out, then I knew I found the right buyer for it. He's gonna enjoy this thing as much as I think anyone can. So I told him, you know what, I'll give you the price that it was and I'll do free shipping for you and I'll send it out next day. So thank you to Gene for reaching out. Sorry I blocked you on Poshmark, but I appreciate you reaching out and understanding why I would do something in the first place like that. Then there's this vintage Woolrich fleece. It's a 1/4 zip, my size. Fits amazing actually. I was going to keep it, but I'm in the business of reselling, not buying and keeping for myself, so I gotta sell this one. But this is probably one of my favorite finds. And the last item to sell is this Columbia soccer jersey. It kind of looks like the Ecuador jersey you always see me wearing on Instagram, but obviously same color flags, same color jerseys. I turned down a lot of lowball offers on it. I thought maybe I'd overpriced it, but someone finally saw the value in it and bought it from me, so. All right, so it's the next day. We're at the J6 Flips mothership to ship out the one thing that sold today, which I'll show you in a minute. I also wanted to show you a couple things I grabbed without my camera in hand. First thing was this skateboard from a garage sale. It looks kind of like a normal skateboard. It looks a little wide, obviously, and the screws are different because you turn it around and it's got 14 wheels, 7 on that side, 7 on this side. The comps are okay on it. It doesn't sell very often, but the fact that I only got it for 10 bucks and it could sell for 40, 50 bucks, I'll definitely do that. Plus it was the other things I got there that was really the deal. I also got this Toka percussion, a little hand drum. It's kind of like got Venice drum circle vibes for sure. Last thing, old school gas powered toy. It's like a trike chopper kind of looking thing. The tires are definitely messed up. The engine's rusted. And it's kind of just overall old. When I looked up the comps, I was just flabbergasted at what these things go for. Obviously in better shape it would go for, I think one of them sold for like 600, 500 bucks. Some of them sold for in the thousands new in box. So this is obviously not that, but I'm hoping, I think I listed it at 200, so we'll see if we can get that for it. The fact that I paid $2 for it, definitely worth it, and I ended up paying 5 for this, so 17 in total at that Friday garage sale. Also ended up going to a Goodwill when I was in Orange County visiting my family. I grabbed this HP LaserJet new in box sealed. There was some water damage, so it's kind of a risk. I think I paid $2 for it. They could go for 40 though. And then I grabbed this Franklin Thesaurus thing. It's a dictionary, new in box. I paid 20 bucks for it, but that's because they sell for 50, 60 bucks. So the fact that they sell and flip so easily and so well, had to go with that. Found one of these, didn't realize it was open. I saw the tape and just overlooked it, I guess, but there's 2 of the 3 in there, so I'm gonna just try to price it low and sell it for something rather than just missing out on, I think I paid $4 for it. This tiny little clipboard thing is actually a foldable clipboard, and so this is a nurse's edition. Obviously not a big seller. I think they sell for like 14 bucks free shipping, but the fact that it was only $2, I grabbed it. I was already in the building anyways.
might as well keep adding to the profits. And the last thing was actually surprising. This thing doesn't look much like anything, but you look a little bit closer, you could see a little Ruka logo there. Actually, what gave it away was this. Not a lot of them sell, but there also aren't many listed. This is all cotton, so I'm hoping just like the branches and the leaves will be the good selling point, because the other ones that are selling are like black or just kind of plain. But this one's cool. It's not gonna go for anything crazy, but the fact that I was able to pick it up, new with tags, definitely grabbed it. And for the one thing that sold today is actually this rumble roller. It's a device you like roll your legs out on. So you lay on the ground, you put your leg here, and you kind of roll it out there so it massages your muscles, except it's a huge one. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to package this thing. I had a box before, ended up using it for something else. Now I'm kind of SOL as far as what box to put it in. We're gonna get creative and hopefully just bag these up. If this isn't fragile or anything, that's the good thing. So I'm hoping to go one plastic bag on one end, and it's not gonna look good, but it'll get there. Another bag on the other, so let's see how that goes. Alright, so this thing is gonna end up weighing 3 pounds, 4 ounces, and we measure it 32 inches by 7. Guarantee there are definitely some boxes out there that would work for this, but the fact that we were able to make it work with 2 bags, obviously it's not fragile or won't break, so I'm okay with sending it that way. Hopefully the buyer doesn't mind. I don't think they will, but as long as they get their roller, they'll be happy. And we got the sales out for today. Just the one item. Obviously got a bunch of things coming in. I've been listing a bunch of stuff that I grabbed in this video, trying to get it done so I can get onto this video to edit. Always staying busy, always staying productive. Hope you guys are too. Thank you for watching.